Word, what's up? Just came back from kicking it. Had some me time on my hands. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Come out on top. Mm. So, as I started checking out what's been going on since I wasn't around, I saw Rick Ross come out and do one of his usual Ricky Rose's. Yo, Tory Lanez. Man, that was a bad idea. That was a bad move. What you did, talking about Breonna Taylor and all that nonsense that he normally spews, and then act like he's so down for Breonna Taylor. Meanwhile, just trying to show his house off, promote some wine, tagging all his Wing Stop and all these bootleg Jordans he's selling. Then talking about some Tory Lanez. Talking about Tory album, he got a car for him and all this goofiness, showing him boxing. It's always about Rick Ross, right? The boss. So Tory responded to him saying, I respect you too much as a black man to disrespect you in these times. However, I went out and marched 9 days straight for Breonna Taylor in your city. I didn't see the boss out there once. Also, stop tagging your endorsements and post about her. It's a poor decision. Because that's what he was talking about before. Now, all of these things that's happening, Tory Lanez, like for people who tripping, the man has a right to say if he did it or is he didn't do it. Why are y'all tripping if he said he did or didn't? That's baffling to me. It's extremely baffling. No, you see, y'all gotta understand how this thing works. Tory on his album took shots at Jay. Jay feels I'm too big to say something back to him. Who would I look like speaking on Tory Lane? So who did he send? The mop boy, Ricky Rose. Now he want to talk to Tory Lanez. At the same time, let me advertise all my stuff, then talk about Breonna Taylor. Like he give a damn. That fat bastard don't care about nobody but himself. But all he want to do is tag all his garbage in there that he trying to sell. 3 years, 3 years from now, he gonna be bankrupt. You're moving out of Holyfield House because he can't keep up with the upkeep. His rap career been over. And I'm like, how many records has he sold? How many units? You talking about somebody else's units? Every year you putting out about 2 albums that ain't doing nothing. They are about nothing. You can't even do a greatest hits. I damn sure ain't defending Tory Lanez because I never liked Tory Lanez before this happened. Yep. That's how I feel. I mean, people got their own fights to fight. You know what I'm saying? I got a bias against him because I don't like him. I never liked him as an artist. I thought he's a punk. The way he tried to punk my man who Travis Scott when he was still in Travis Scott style. He stole Drake style, stole styles from everybody. He has no originality of his own. He's an artist who don't know who he is. This is the only time he has a big moment. And it's only because he's accused of doing something by her. So if he's trying to say, hey, man, y'all said I did this, we're saying the public, Hot 97, Breakfast Club, they're saying you did it because she said you did it. If you didn't do it, fine. You didn't do it. Megan's out here trying to pull a Juicy Smollett. But the funny thing about it, though, I like how he got on J.R. Smith. I laughed at that. He responded back by saying, what, it's going to be crazy tonight? That's all he did. Oh, you know that. Y'all, why y'all ain't hitting the like button? What's going on? I know it's late night, but damn. Rick Ross exposed for being fake again. Well, what you expect? Of course, a lot of people didn't know who Tory Lanez was until now. Not the general public. You know, he had a lot of people on the quarantine radio and all that stuff. That little thing, podcast thing he had was gonna blow. That was the biggest thing he ever did. Seriously. The king is back. The king is returned. What a crazy night. What's up, Brandon? You was worried about me, Michelle? Hey, thank you for stopping by. But yeah, that just goes and expose everything Rick Ross keep trying to come out and clown somebody.
Just out of respect for Breonna Taylor, brother. We got to.
Out of respect for
Tory
Breonna
Lanez,
Taylor.
poor decision, brother. Dropping that project. Just out of respect for Breonna Taylor. Just out of respect for Breonna Taylor, brother. We got to respect these sisters. That ain't how you address the accusation facing with the sister. That was a poor choice, homie. You ain't getting no money with that shit. Hey, I just bought a car for Tory Lanez. I got a gift for your album release, homie. That's you.
You know, that just shows you Rick Ross is exactly what we told you he is. He's a fake product and he's a worker ant. Jay told him to do that. They put a battery in his back and sent him out there. Because Tory dissed Jay and was dissing Rock Nation and all of that. So now here come the minions. The next thing you know, Meek is cool with Tory. So now this is gonna create a situation where Meek gonna go with a power lie. So they put a battery in his back. Why Rick Ross don't have nothing to do with Tory Lanez? Why the heck all of a sudden he finna start talking about Tory? Come on. He trying to get some shine. All he did was promote himself. Talking about, man, in the memory of Breonna Taylor. Like he said, you weren't even out there. I was protesting 9 days straight. Didn't in your city, you weren't there once. You think that fat boy gonna be out there protesting, walking around with them knock knees of his? Knees all knocking together. You think he could stand out and walk around in a protest? Rick Ross, you gonna be passing out again. You know, how you lose 200 pounds and still fat? I'm like, dang, you lost 200 pounds and you still fat. He ain't lying. He hustling, boy. He out here selling bootleg Jordans, Wingstop. That ain't nothing but the Wingstop he got there. That ain't nothing but doggone plastic food. But I love the way he took care of Ross. This clown just get a tweet. That's it. Because he's a clown. And he recognized it as such. I like the way it starts off. I respect you too much as a black man to disrespect you in these times. That's the setup for the disrespect to follow. However, I went out and marched 9 days straight for Breonna Taylor in your city. I didn't see the boss out there once. Facts. Also, stop tagging your endorsements and posts about her. It's a poor decision. Now, what could the biggest boss thus far have to say to defend himself against that? Nothing. This dude's a fraud. Look at that fake doggone Beijing beard. Dude's 100% a phony. 100% phony. Make a hit record. How about that? You're supposed to be an artist, right? All right. How he gonna be in no doggone quarantine? I mean, whatever, running around.
Went number one, man. Daystar went number one. Where I actually two people sent me the link.
That's just Jay now. Jay them put that up there. Absolutely. Absolutely. All he gonna do is the same thing he been doing since the beginning of time. I mean, Jay did all this. Jay got on the phone. Yo, I need to speak to Ross. Yo, what's up, boss? I got a job for you to do. And you could probably, promote some of your products. Tory Lanez, everybody's talking about it right now. It's the biggest thing out. He's kind of disrespecting Megan. Didn't you find it disrespectful? I haven't heard it, but the tone in your voice, because it's disrespectful to you, it's already disrespectful to me. So what you want me to do, big homie? Just go out there and, embarrass him. Bring it to light. I'm too big to respond to Tory, but that's more up your avenue. Oh, say no more. I got it. Boss. I'm gonna respond as soon as I finish these wings. Like, dude, we ain't gonna make no money off these wings if you keep eating the product. Man, get real. Get real. This cannot be this guy. I'm the biggest boss you done seen thus far. Like, I'm not telling rappers to go out there and live their lyrics. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying nobody does it worse, probably, than Rick Ross. I mean, I've never heard that many empty words in a rap song, probably ever. He's what I call empty rap. Empty rap. Yeah, he's none of those guys he named. I'm Big Meat. I'm not a hoover. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not even close. Woo. Noriega. He owe me 1,000 favors. No, he don't. There'll be someone here to see you. Who? Rick Ross. Who? He'll be, oh, the Rick Ross from the 80s. No, an artist. A fake fuck. Oh. A fake guy. Yeah, see, I'm the artist, Rick Ross. I'm Ricky Rose. He ruined Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash wasn't crazy until she did a song with him. He ride on the back of a motorcycle with Stacey Dash. Yeah, everybody liked Stacey Dash, right? Nope, they liked her until you got on the back of the doggone bike with her. My thing is, how in the world do you lose over 200 pounds and you still fat? That makes no sense. Tory said he marched for 9 days straight, protesting for Breonna Taylor, and he didn't see the boss once. Once. Because you know why. He gonna be out there, get the camera going. I'm gonna get outside for a minute and walk. Free Breonna Taylor. Stop. Okay, loop that over and over for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go in different locations and film myself holding up the sign. Then we gonna put it out so they can know I'm the biggest boss. That's the way bosses move. Tell you about these Rick Rosses. Y'all the one been following them. Y'all the one been supporting his records. People talk, you know. I never have. Then congratulations, you're a very smart human being. Because that is the most emptiest rap I've ever heard. He ruined Money in the Grave. He was the worst thing on the song. Every record he's ever been on, he was the worst part of it. That's the truth. Put my money in the grave. I'm like, man, Drake made that song a monster. And they went and put this lousy bastard on the record. I had to tell somebody like, huh? He probably did that as a favor to Jay. Oh, Sean, we're going to talk about that. I was a little too frustrated to make a video. But it was nothing but criminal what took place. But yeah, video's coming. Don't worry about it. Get on my Steven cigar. I disagree. Not since his first album, The Everyday I'm Hustling. Every day I'm hustling, hustling. So in this instance, I side with Tory. Especially going against the whack ass boss. I ain't got a cold. That's sinuses, dude. You ever heard of sinuses? If I had a cold, I'll be coughing. But I always drink my green tea with lemon. You talking about he ain't bad? Tory isn't bad. Tory ain't good either. He's just Tory. Well, that's the problem. You know, most of these artists that come out today, they don't have an identity. And Tory Lanez don't have one. He doesn't. I mean, you could find 1,000 Tory Lanez anywhere you in the streets. You know, they got rapping ability, but they have no personality. They have no character. Who are you? He's like, okay, he make a sound that sound like Travis Scott. He's like, man, that sound like Travis. Oh, that sound like Drake. Oh, that sound like Meek or somebody. You know, he don't know who he is. Now he's the new Tupac or whatever. It's like, who are you? You know, that's the problem. Who is Tory Lanez? We don't know. If this is a promotional stunt, it is the worst. This is worse than all Juicy. Because if this will end her career. If it comes out she lied, because she went on the record. She went out on the record. So when they say why we say he did all this stuff, why everybody's saying it, why what's his name, Hot 97, Breakfast Club, Carcino. Woo. Why we saying it? We ain't the ones that saying it. She said it. She went up there like she was testifying. Tory Lanez, she named you, dog. From the whole world. The whole world, dog. She named you. So you can't be mad at us. Hit the like button, good people. Sino up late working with y'all tonight. Sino was kicking it tonight. Of course, this is a whole gimmick to sell his product. This is the only interest he has. This album will be #1 based off the incidents. But it's not something you're going to play over and over again. You playing it just to listen and hear and see what happens. Oh, I gotta listen. I'm not a lawyer in the case, but I will tell you a few things. Not being a lawyer in the case and all, you know, I will say a few things. If someone is hit in the foot by a firearm, whether she wants to give a statement or not of what happened, police is automatically going to be called. Right? Police would automatically have to match the ballistics of the shrapnel that was pulled out of that firearm and match it to that weapon. Whether she wanted to say something about it or not, that would have to be investigated. I'm just saying, that would have to be the case. And the fact that she never told the cops that in the first place. What am I talking about? What I'm saying is somebody get popped in the foot and they take some shrapnels out of it, they're gonna match the possession. He's already arrested for possession. They're gonna try to match the ballistics of that to the firearm. That was not done. He's never even been charged with doing it. He still has his original charge of possession. So, what I'm saying is, if that really was the case, and what happened to her, when they took the shrapnels out, they would have compared the ballistics to see, was that thing even fired? One. Two, they would have matched one with the other. He has not yet been charged. Let that sink in right now. He is yet to be charged. How would someone not be charged? They have the firearm in their possession. They would have matched it to his firearm by now. That would have been done, which would have constituted an arrest because he was found with it. You see what I'm saying? Someone's smelling right. I'm not a lawyer, but that don't smell right. Common sense, people. But by her coming out saying that he did it, we took her story because she said she did it. He did it. She named him. And then he didn't defend himself. So can't be mad at us. The Raiders. Did you just hear the words that just came out of my mouth just 10 seconds ago? Follow the bouncing spoon. She came out and named him. So therefore, he did it until he said he did not. He never said a word. She came out and named him. So everyone else is going to say he did it until he says no. This is the first time he is speaking out. Woo! Baby! What was my major in college? I'm glad you asked that. Nobody really asked that question before. Psychology wasn't really my major. That was my minor. At the time, it was data processing. That's really wasn't my idea. Then I went into business. I switched it over to business because data processing is dead. I mean, your common sense would... Your common sense level will kick in at some point and say, you know what? You know, this is what it is. Looking at all the scenarios, it just don't make sense. Because if you took any regular people in a regular incident where somebody's popped in the foot, and you go, that person was popped in the foot, but they have the weapon in possession, the person with the firearm in his possession, the victim, the shrapnel in the foot, and no one's charged. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Something don't smell right. But I'll let you tell it. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Everybody else hit the like button. My Cash App is Carceno, Karceno. And no, this isn't the end of the video. Like he said in his record, if your back was turned, how you see what happened? If your back was turned, how you see what happened? Now the whole internet is running with the theory that she did a plexico. Oh, what's up, Prince? I mean, he exposed her on every song. But that's a good way to promote himself. I'm trying to get some lime or lemon, whatever it's called. I like this mug because whenever it's hot, the ghost monsters, they come out. My thing, you know, she pulled a Juicy to try to get some attention. This was a bad idea. Hey, thanks for the Cash App. Was that you, Prince? Yes, it was. Thank you. I appreciate it. But the story that leaked out to the public, the reason why she came out and made the statement that she did and was saying that Tory people was the ones that leaked that information out about what happened at the party that night. About her being jealous because he was talking to Kylie. He comes out and confirms it in the story. So we do know that that story came from Tory Lanez's side of the fence. That's why she came out. Because that story was flying everywhere and nobody knew where it came from. Now we know. That was Tory people. His team. They leaked that out and she knew it. I ain't forget that. You forgot? I was on Carl's side the whole time. We ain't forget that. Who would? Megan Bodyguard wasn't there. So who's lying? They all lying. Or I wouldn't say they all lying. I would say they all not telling the truth. Tory know what happened, but he not saying it. Megan know what happened, but she ain't saying it. Feel me? Not telling the truth is lying? Nope. It's not. It's not lying. Choosing not to speak is not a lie. You on 47th and King Drive. Somebody else will be able to pick you up before I get there. Somebody else will pick you up before I may even make it. I look like Dr. Dre. I know, I feel like that too. I can care. They can both pop each other in the foot. They can both be like that. Pop, pop, you take that, you take that. Ah! I love you. That's what I'm saying. I love you too. Hold on. I'm a fiend. Nobody really cares about them enough to even do all that. But that's where they at. Mm-hmm. I know I'm supposed to be asleep. But I was out kicking it tonight, so I rarely go out and kick it and hang out with the fellas, but I was charged that the dude got mad. We ain't at 100 likes. Am I looking at that right? The like button is free. It ain't gonna charge you to hit the like button. I'm like, I'm standing up here doing all this. I was like, I'm just like looking like in amazement. Like, wait a minute. It's 300 people. We ain't at 100 likes. The hell going on? People like, oh man, we tired. I forgot. I ain't forcing likes. I'm just reminding people. Because then that's when they can start pulling that move. Well, no one really liked the video. You know, we go by likes. You know, people start making out new rules as they go along. You know we bougie. Right, well then subscribe to the page then, bougie. I look like Dr. Dre in this shirt. Yeah, that's dead right. Dre do be wearing shirts like this. Trying to show the guns off. Yeah, that's dead right. That's dead right. Look at my guns. Yeah, that's dead right. Yeah, that's dead right. So, you can't see the games over there where you at? Well, lucky you. I got like 3, 4 videos done. The James Brown versus Elvis video. We got we got we got another video with Jada Pinkett Smith. That video's done. The Miami Heat 76ers video is done. So all I got to do is sleep. All I got to do mañana is sleep in. Charlo wins fight tonight. I guess one of them got to win, right? They twins. That's how they gonna play it. But they're both twins, so I see how the situation is gonna go. Rosario is very shaky. He's very chinny. He can get caught and get dropped, but he has pop. So it's a bit of respect in the game for what's his name, Charlo, who hasn't really fought anybody. So the losers are the people that pay $75 to watch that. They're the losers because it's not free. They want you to pay $75 to see Charlo's fight. I'll watch the replay on YouTube. The Friends TV show, we already had it. It was called Living Single. It was first. The Friends is a copy of Living Single. Same producers, same company, rather. They just stole it and put white characters in it. You should see my video. I have a playlist on here. You should check my playlist out. The truth behind hip hop beefs and the truth behind TV shows. I had the truth behind comedy. We have truth behind is me. I buy something I feel is worthy of my dollar. And a Charlo fight to me isn't worthy of my dollar. Depends on who they dancing with. And Dervinchenko versus Charlo for $75? No. Right, that's what I'm saying. Find out the results on the internet. Do not spend your $75 to watch the Charlos. I'm doing a whole video on One Crack News about apologies. Well, anything you want to ask me in these last 4 minutes? Because this is the end of the video, these last 4 minutes. Like I said, my Cash App is Carceno, Karceno. You can hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell. The Patreon is on fire. You just donated, Gloria? I didn't get it. Didn't get it, babe. Might show up later. So anything you want to ask, let's go. Sino, you leaving? Yes. Godwin. He's beating the Lakers in 6. I'm with that. I'm cool with it. But I know Adam Silver slip a. Will the Nuggets win tonight? No. What's up with the USAA shirt? My family's in the military and Dad used to work there. I get a lot of stuff from there. Who shot Megan? I don't know. Probably Megan. Probably wasn't shot at all. Why the refs cheating Denver? Because that's what Adam wants. Oh, Gloria, my Cash App is Carceno. Karceno. That should help you out. Pac-Man, Connor, I'll take Pacquiao. Bulls hire Billy Donovan. Yep. He still ain't going nowhere. Because he's trying to elude that she probably wasn't even shot, which probably was the case. Military, are we criminals? Shame. Truly young. I haven't heard it. I heard people talking about it through chat. Don't know that. Will Trump win? I hope not. But country still be in the same boat if we got Sleepy Joe in there. Brian really did foul him like 4 times. Yeah, absolutely. AI's the GOAT for dating a brat. Yeah, I mean, I would have. Have you ever heard of the new Cam diss track on Vlad? No. Do you experience pain? Sometimes. Brad is thick. You damn sure better believe it. Says payment went through. Oh, it did. It just popped up. I think that was you. So we'll see. Will Rick Ross stick his nose in Tory's business at the same time advertise? Why did he do it? Because that's what he does. He's a phony. And I'm out.